So there is just a visceral, toxic reaction to Joe Biden, student debt relief, the 10 to 20K that people are going to get forgiven. Like the reaction is very strange to me. But I'm starting to figure it out. The people really just want a political win for the right wing to be against anything Biden does. I get that. I understand the partisanship angles of politics pretty well. So anything Joe Biden does, he's going to face backlash from, the GOP side of the base. That's literally going to happen no matter what. It's just how our politics is. Completely divided down the middle, completely hyper-partisan. So I understand that, and I expect that. But underneath that, there's something else that's bothering me. And a lot of the rhetoric coming from these people, politicians, regular people, pundits, there's just like, these people haven't really thought how to better society in any way, any substantive way, okay? Like, I'll just speak for myself. I want people to have their loans forgiven so they can get a leg up, so they can begin their lives, so they can start families and get a head start at that. That fundamentally will make society better off if tens of millions of people can finally get a head start in some way at building their lives. Like, I think about that. That's why I support that. I don't have college debt, but I want that for other people. I think about ways society can be better for everybody. And when I hear these people talking, it sounds like they've literally never thought of that ever in their lives. It's only what has been best for them, the individual. And it makes sense because, unfettered capitalism is all about the self. It's all about my equity. It's all about my business, me, 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 me. And the one thing, it's just resonating over and over. I hear these people lashing out, and I hear the same arguments over and over. And like I said, it's the talking points on right-wing media spin machines and whatnot. But it really sounds like these people don't have any ideas that broadly makes a better society. And it's just like them exposing themselves, once again, without them even knowing it, how little they care about society. You could tell this to them all day and they won't get it. They just won't. These aren't deep thinkers. These are highly regressive people. These are highly selfish people who only think about themselves, their wealth, their well-being. And intrinsically, there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to have that tempered with a broader consensus of your community, of your state, of your country. And you want to say, yeah, let's create a fairer, more equitable society that gives people a leg up instead of burdens them down with debt. Like, that shouldn't be a far off and away thought, but it is. And it's sad. It's sad to see what unfettered capitalism and decades of far right-wing propaganda has done to people. And it just shows through times like this, when something pretty mild, very mild, that Joe Biden did the minimum debt, student debt relief that he said he was going to do, like the most minimum. We wanted him to do 50,000. We wanted him to do all of it, okay? And he does 10,000 with 20K options for some people. And it's just like, that's going to better society a little bit. Even that's too much for some people to grasp. Like, we don't want to make society better even by that little margin. That's pathetic. That's so regressive and disheartening. And I just hope some people are getting it. I don't think they are, but I really hope they do. That they just need to think broader outside their own little view of the world for themselves. And look at your fellow American and just be like, I want life to be better for you and everyone around me. And that starts with getting stuff like, you know, these loan sharks off the backs of everyday Americans so they can start their lives, so they have some breathing room. This shouldn't be controversial.